Hello and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about 6 NBA busts drafted right before future stars. But before that, make sure to press that like button, subscribe to our channel, and most importantly, hit the bell icon to never miss a video. Now without further delay, let's get into the video. Every year, the NBA drafts roll out, creating a complete havoc in the game. While it proves to be a boon for some players, the majority of players seem to take it as a bane. The draft also has fans and viewers hooked to the edge of their seats, some in fear while some in excitement. A draft pick is extremely important to shape a team's future. It can either make it or break its franchise with no turning back. So now that we have a fair idea about the NBA draft busts, here are top 6 for the same. Number 6. Robert Traylor. Milwaukee Bucks. Number 6, 1998. Selected before Dirk Nowitzki and Paul Pierce, Robert Traylor was picked by the Mavericks in 1998, who later traded him to the Milwaukee Bucks for Dirk Nowitzki, which was regarded as the worst trade of that time for the Bucks. Traylor had a questionable career in the NBA, underperforming almost all the time, whereas Nowitzki shined as bright as the sparkling sun. He also managed to get to the 2011 NBA title for his team and was considered the best European basketball player ever. On the other hand, Traylor was still struggling to make a mark for himself. Unfortunately, Traylor passed away due to a heart attack in 2011, age 34. Number 5. Adam Morrison. Charlotte Bobcats. Number 3, 2006. With an average of 28 points per game, Morrison flourished as the highest scorer in the history of drafts, but unfortunately he could not maintain that status. Selected before Brandon Roy, Rudy Gay, and Rajon Rondo, Morrison had a rather short career in the NBA. He was only able to deliver 37% shooting during his unsettling stint. It is indeed difficult to imagine him as a high scorer before his time in the NBA. He was later shipped to the Lakers before disappearing completely. Number 4. Shawn Bradley. Philadelphia 76ers. Number 2, 1993. Selected before Penny Hardaway, Jamal Mashburn, and Allen Houston, Shawn Bradley was a huge 7'6" giant who proved to be a giant disappointment, just like his height. Philadelphia took him as a defensive player who used to block the other team's shot, but even that could not pan out well. He averaged at just 3 blocks a game in Philadelphia and 2.5 in his overall career, but all of this still did not make it up for the underperformance, hence proving that not all giants are worthy players and should be picked without any bias or preconceived notions. Number 3. Chris Washburn. Golden State Warriors. Number 3. 1986. The 86 draft produced one of the worst players of all time, selected before Ron Harper, John Salley, Del Curry, and Arvydas Sabonis. Chris Washburn was one problematic and troublesome player for Golden State, but so are the other players of the 1986 draft, with issues like drugs and overdose. Pick number 2 Len Bias died through an overdose just 2 days after the draft, with fellow top picks William Beckford, number 6, and Roy Tarpley. Number 7. Not lasting long in the league due to drugs either. Despite all the negative things that were being said about Washburn, the Golden State was still adamant to keep him. However, after subsequently failing 3 drug tests, he was eventually banned from the NBA for life. He had scored a total of 222 points in his unsuccessful and infamous career. Number 2. Marvin Williams, Atlanta Hawks. Number 2, 2005. Out of the 2005 draft, Marvin Williams had a lot better potential coming from North Carolina. However, sadly enough, that potential never translated to performance and remained stagnant at a point. Even in North Carolina, he did not display his skills as efficiently as he could have, nor did he exhibit his worth enough to make his way through as a second overall draft pick. It was even more disappointing for Atlanta, who skipped some game-changing players like Deron Williams, Chris Paul, and Andrew Bynum, which proved to be crucial at the point. He was a huge blow and could do nothing for the team establishing himself as a stone amongst the diamonds. He failed miserably to meet the expectation and hence made it to our list. Number 1. Kwame Brown, Washington Wizards. Number 1, 2001. With a low career average of just 6.6 points per game, Brown somehow made it to the Wizards, selected before Tyson Chandler, Pau Gasol, Jason Richardson, Joe Johnson, and Zach Randolph. At 7 feet tall, all he could do was defend the shots. The selection was majorly based on potential and the height factor rather than actual talent. He was even quite immature and lacked basic skills needed to have a successful career in basketball. Even after being traded to the Lakers, he still could not produce results to his true potential and kept attracting unnecessary controversies like a 2007 arrest, a rape accusation, and an incident where he threw a cake at a fan, which he later defended by saying that he intended to throw the cake at his teammate Ronny Turiaf and not at the fan. So guys, this is it for today's video. We hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon. We'll be back super soon with another amazing and insightful video. Till then, stay tuned and keep supporting. Thank you and take care.